Oh, that's because I was muted. I thought there was something wrong with my computer. I was like so angry. Oh yeah, I was muted. Welcome back. Yeah. So my computer just hard froze for some reason. I don't know why. I couldn't explain it, and I kind of gave up worrying about it and just said, "Let's go." So we're back, and let's put this instead of right there. Let's put this there, and this coming this way. Here's those. This is getting ready for what I want to put on the rocket. And so what I want to do is something really simple here. But I don't know if these filter inserters are going to work the way I want them. I thought they would work. I need some greens again. We lost just a couple of minutes. I think it's not too bad. I want a programmable speaker too, don't I? Got one. So what I want to do is I want to pull in resources and kind of get them exact. I don't remember how I did it exactly with the TLS, but I think we can figure this out. The problem is like I want to set the filters, but I also want to read the hands content size. And if I do that, it's gonna do the other one. I wish I could enable and disable as well as set the filters. What is the control signal? What is this guy? Oh, that's for the set stack size. Hold on. Hold on. Wasn't there like an each something? Could you split the signal via combinators? Maybe. Can you set stack size to 0 to disable? Maybe. What is there was something that they changed since I played Factorio that allowed you to do this same thing a lot easier, and I don't know what they changed. I don't remember. Anybody remember that? They did a change that allowed you to effectively output like any or something like that. It's the yellow symbol. There was something that's like, instead of it outputting like 50 different things, you would say output just one thing and it would just pick one and it would say you get one. Output virtual symbol equals one. Filters ignore virtual signals. Is it output each? I'll check this. Like output anything. No, not output z equals one. It's if you had a hodgepodge of inputs and you wanted only one of the outputs, it would actually output just one, but I don't remember how that worked. There it is. If anything is greater than 0, output anything. Just say output z. No. You're not right. This is the new feature. Is if anything is greater than 0, output anything. And then that can be used in conjunction with these. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what a niche feature. Yeah, it is, and they added it like after I stopped playing. So I finally get to use it. It makes things a lot simpler for this one case. Okay, pseudocode. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna verbalize this and then I'm gonna make it. I want these items that are defined in this constant combinator, okay, minus what's in here, what's in the hands of these, okay, whatever these are holding onto, and also minus whatever's in the requester. That might not work. I don't remember if that'll work. I want that to be outputted to the requester. That might not work. I don't know if you could do that. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Unless this is a pretty big one. You know what? Hold on. Why don't I do what? This actually makes more sense. Why don't I do a big boy? I think I have these. I did not automate those. Why read the content when you set the content? Because let's say I need 100 barrels and there's 67 inside the chest. I only wanted to get 33 more. Oh, look at this. I can do this for free, can't I? Four is fine, I think. Here. I get all these. So there should be one coming now. Yeah. And should just use stack inserters here, right? Just put everything in there. The free red-green cable is really useful. Yeah, it's like surprisingly simple. I just wish I had a different bar for this. So what I'm going to do is then I'm going to pull what's in here, okay, and also what's in these inserters. So these are going to be greened like this. And this is going to be read contents. And then this is going to be set. So I'm going to read the contents of everything that's in here. Oh, shoot. Always enabled. And this is going to be set filters, set stack size. I think I have to do that, and then read hand contents. And hopefully this doesn't interfere with itself. I don't think it will. Okay, and we're going to send to this what we want in the rocket. And what we want in the rocket is simply this minus that. So we have two different things going on. We have rocket minus what I want minus the rocket is for these two. Okay, and then what I have minus all of this is for this guy. Okay, so they're going to be a little bit different. So let's pull in some logic. So the first thing I need to do is I need to say this minus that. Okay. So we need this minus that. I need that to be -1. And this is kind of all screwed up. So let's pull in 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to do green wire for this one. Hopefully I don't have to change this. Okay. And that's going to have everything that's in there. And I want this. I want this minus this. So I need to take this green and multiply it by -1. Each times -1 outputs each. And then I need to take these. I'm going to just combine all these. And this needs to be each times 1 so that it's delayed by 1 tick. Technically it doesn't matter because I'm not going to change them, right? So I don't have to worry about that. Never mind. So we add these together and we get what is needed. So, for example, I need 100 cargo sections, right? So now my output is 38 cargo sections, which is great. And then I'm gonna turn this off because I don't want to get rid of these signals. That's 38 cargo sections. Okay, so now that I have 38 cargo sections, really I need to take what's in this. Yeah. I need to take what's in this. Technically, I think I can get away without it. Yeah, I can get away without it. So this is just going to be... This is just going to be go, I think. All right. I want to do one other thing though. So what I want to do is I want to say I need this guy. And I need this guy. I'm gonna take the red wire to both of these. Okay, so this is gonna be 1. This is going to be a copy. No, not quite. Let's do these the other way so it looks a little bit more fluid. I should start using my freebies here. So this is going to take the first item and it's going to say each times -1. We're going to combine that with red somehow. But how do we do that? It needs to be converted over to a green wire? No, I need to isolate these somehow. So this is not going to be connected. This is not going to be connected. This is going to be connected, and then this one will be connected with... I need a copy of this, right? The reason I need a copy of this is because it's going to need to be separate wires. Okay, and what's going to happen here is we have 33 and -33. You see that? Okay, and so whatever, like this will do one and then this will do the other. I think it's pretty simple. So like now if I adjust this and I say I also need whatever this is, uh, hmm, 1. I think I have wires crossing. This goes into the input of that. Yeah, see what happens now is 1 gets priority on this side and then it gets unprioritized on the other side, allowing me to do 2 different items. The most popular and the second most popular. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I could clock these. I'm going to clock these, I think. And the reason I'm going to clock these is so that they're offset. So this one goes, and this one goes, and this one goes, and then this one goes. Otherwise, they're both going to go at the same time, and it could cause problems. Well, let's plan on clocking them later. Clocking is going to be pretty easy because I just attach another wire to it, and I set S to like -1000. I also need this to be, the stack size needs to be whatever this is, right? That means it's going to be delayed too, which, this turns into a lot of, a big mess here. Because of signal delays, because we have to manage each tick. So in this case, what we have is it just goes to this. So whatever is isolated goes to this. But we're going to need to say also, I need the stack size. When I do this, the stack size is now 1 delayed, right? So that this now needs to be delayed as well. And this is just each times each into each. So now I get both. And I can combine these, get rid of this, and then combine it to this. So now I have both the S signal and what I want to be the same thing. It'll set the stack size accordingly. And then on this side, I have to do the same thing over here. And I don't have picker dollies, so I can't move these. Oh man, do I wish I had picker dollies right now. This is going to be the same thing, right? So I need this and this. Like that. And then this output. See, this needs to go here. And this needs to connect to there. Get rid of this. And then this connects like this. It's really hard to see what's going on, but I'm taking the output of this and this. And I should now get an S as well as something else. So the S here is actually negative 102,000 for some reason. I need to isolate it again. Is this Turing complete? Don't make that joke. I need to isolate this again, so I need another one here. I know this is a lot, but this is totally not worth it. I guarantee you this is not worth it. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate it. Okay. Yeah. These come into this, and then this comes into that. And now we should get just a 28. Means we have S at 28, and then so we have the correct amount here. Okay, so that's good. What's important is to get the correct amount into the silo. What's less important is to get the absolute correct amount in correctly into here, I think. So the silo, because only one can go at a time, I don't think I have to combine what's in the silo with what's on hand here. I think I can get away with not doing that. I think otherwise what I could do, well, you know what? This isn't going to work. I can't read the hand contents of this. I can't connect these because if I connect these, they're going to feed each other with stuff. They have to be isolated. And I think this is okay. All right, so now that I have that, let's bring the green wire for this back from here over. Okay. And now what I want is I want what's in here, this minus that minus that. Okay. So I need now this minus this minus this. Let's make another one of these. Let's connect the green wire to here. Let's throw in rocket fuel. And we should see negative 40 rocket fuel and negative 80. Great. And negative 51,000 rocket fuel. Sorry, that's not rocket fuel, it's cargo components. I gotta get that right. So with this output, I should have this minus this and this. And what is that? That goes to the here. But I also really only want 20 of them at a time. Or something like that. So let's isolate this. I'm gonna do 3 different stages. If it's between 0 and 20, okay, I'll put 1, okay, and then if it is equal to 2, we output 1, and then we multiply it by 4. So let's use green wire for this, because I don't want this to feed into the other one. No, it's fine. I can use red wire, actually. So this becomes here, and this becomes there. And we're going to do this whole thing across the line and fill in this as well. And what this is doing is it's gonna make a range of these where if it's within the range of 0 and 20, then I request 4 of them. If it's within the range of 20 and 100, I request a certain amount. If it's in the range of 100 or 10,000, I'll do another one. So this is less than or equal to, and this is less than or equal to, then that. So right now, this should be set to set requests. Not requesting anything yet, right? So right now what's going on is I have an input of negative everything because why? I want 101 and I'm subtracting 85 and 40. Where's my 1 going? It's not connected. This needs to be connected to all of these. And now I'm requesting 4 and 4. I don't have those, so let's do, what do I have automated that I want to bring with me? What's something simple? Power poles, right? Let's do 100 power poles. I want 100 power poles on this thing, I think. So we're requesting 4. That's not right because this should be no. So if it's 100, let's do 20. Let's do 24. And if it's more than that, we'll do 100. So this should be requesting 24 now. It is. And it's going to request all sorts of stuff, and it should put exactly 100 in there. Exactly. If I did this right. So they'll come and they'll do it and they'll fill this up. Our cargo sections are at 87, so I think I can get rid of this now because it should request them from this. Working so far. Here comes the bots. They're very, very fast. I'm going to load my space capsule. And then I'm going to start working on what I want to take with me. I think one of the most important parts for now is just being able to do science. Although when I get there, what's going to happen to all this stuff when I get there? Let's double check. Let's double check if there's anything in here. If I'm going to lose everything, I shouldn't bring anything on my first cargo rocket, right? Getting started. Okay, if a rocket is launched, you can enter rocket silo. Won't have anywhere to land, so it is disassembled as the cargo is released. Sometimes rockets targeting a landing pad miss and the rocket crashes. Even in the case of a crash, the cargo is deployed in cargo pods, so you never lose all of the cargo. Okay, so I will keep everything. And there's a landing pad there, but there's no guarantee of power. So let's grab another set of these and these. I do think that I'm going to need to bring a lot of solar panels with me. But I don't think I'm going to need a ton of stuff. The rocket interface has some more information that might be relevant. This one? Or the rocket interface. This one? It's not this one. Cargo safety, 99%. Seems legit. Oh, where is... I can't go to the asteroids. Oh, I can. Yeah, I figured that out, Baker Staunch. It's a good little tip. Requires landing pad. All rocket sections will be lost, but cargo is still delivered in cargo pods with minimal damage. So all rocket sections will be lost. Okay. That I think I can deal with. I mean, we can make more of those. We have 20. We're requesting 24 more. Okay, so this is like super slow with these Logibots having to go across the entire world like this. And they're so slow. Look how slow these are. I really need to like get rid of the small back here. That's gonna be a process. Let's pump this up to 20, 100, and 300. So if I need more than 100, I'll grab 300. That doesn't make any sense. Just do half. 10, 50, 200 is good. Should be requesting 50 now. We're at 44. I wonder if I should have done another one of these. Does it find a landing pad if this destination position is general vicinity? I think that's because there is no landing pad is why it's showing this. What do I want to take with me? I gotta make a list now. It needs to be a good list too, right? So I'm gonna need space belts and inserters. I'm gonna need all that stuff, right? So let's, I don't know. I don't know if I should bring it on me or what. I'm not gonna need laser turrets, flamers, process fuel. I do want process fuel. No laser turrets. Repair packs I definitely want. These are a thing of the past. Getting rid of my belts. I am going to keep the requester stuff with me. Let's bring... No yellow inserters. We'll do reds and blues. And I think reds and blues should be plenty. And we're going to do 150 reds and 100 blues. That's a lot, but I think it's probably a good idea. Space pipes, I don't think I can make. I don't think I can make anything else that's here. I think I'm going to want to bring a couple of passive provider chests. And probably 10 of those. These yellow chests. I think I'm also going to want 15 iron chests just to be safe. Coronal mass ejection heading for novice. ETA 1 day. See energy beams. Are you serious? Stars in the area frequently eject dangerous streams of particles. It's not uncommon for a planet or a moon to stray into one of those particle streams. If you have a large base on an effective surface, you should evacuate, diversify, or disperse your assets, or build an umbrella defense facility with a large accumulator backup. If you have a small base, it is fairly likely to go unscathed. When a surface is threatened, there will be at least 4 hours early warning. Known threats will be listed below. Warning, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is that a day, though? That's a long ways away. That's a couple streams away, right? I can just build this now, too. I'm going to deal with that later. I don't want to deal with that right now. Alright, we ended up with 96. That's negative 96. Okay, what is this connected to? It's connected to this. I got some streams crossing here. These both need to output to all this, and this one needs to output to that. I'm just going to duplicate it rather than try to make it actually work. That brings me to an extra 4 for whatever reason. That made it perfect. Look, and now it's exact quantities, it seems. Oh, we're ready to go. Are we ready to go? Okay, very cool. I just kind of want to go. I'll be honest, I kind of want to just go. No, I'm not doing it. Okay, we need to carefully plan for this. Come on, you know me. I don't need this anymore. Let me get some resources. So, poles. Let's go with 50. Let's go with can't use pipes. I might need storage tanks and pumps. I might. No trains. I'm gonna bring like 5 roboports, and I'm gonna bring like 150 bots. And what about logistics bots? I don't have any on me, so I'm gonna bring some logistics bots too. I'm gonna bring 100. Do you have space pipes? I don't. Yeah, no, because I don't think I can make space pipes. They have to be made in a space assembly machine. So we're gonna have to bring some plastic, glass, and steel, unless there's some on there. And it's hard to tell. Where's a chest? It's hard to tell like what's actually here. I wish I could just consolidate it all because it's all over the place. I don't see plastic, glass, and steel, to be honest. So that's like stuff I'll probably plan on bringing. Yeah, why don't we just do that? This second one will be for resources. So let's do like 100 heat shielding. Let's do like 400 steel. Let's do 400 copper. I don't know if I'm gonna need it. And then iron, we'll do 400 iron. I'm gonna bring 200 processed fuel just in case. I think I did see some pipes in one of the chests, but it can't hurt to bring some more resources to make more. Yeah. Let's bring, where's plastic and stuff? I'm confused. Where's plastic? I should know this. It's in resources. There it is. Let's bring 1,000 plastic, I think. Thousand glass. How about do 600 of each? That seems more reasonable. Let's bring 200 coal just in case. I don't know if we're gonna need it. And we'll bring, I can't imagine it needs sulfur. Solid rocket fuel I might need. I have no idea. I have no idea on that one. Yeah, I'm actually getting attacked over there now. That's cool. So there's some of the basics. Looks like it's waiting on coal. Alright, it's gonna go way back there, it's fine. I need assemblers, right? Well, no, because I probably can't even place them there. I bet you can't place assemblers. I think we can find out. I think we can just find out. Like, can you place pipes? No. Can you place assemblers? I think the answer's gotta be no, right? You can't place anything. Drills? Yes. So we need drills too. I'm gonna do that in this one. I don't know. 50, sure. chemical plants? No. No. No fuel processors. Looks like we can do this though. That's a big boy. Look at this guy. It's big. Module slots? Doesn't say it has any. There's already a decontamination facility there. I think we might have enough to go. Prod mods? No, because power issue. Actually, maybe we should bring a couple. For the at least the labs, right? Bring 25. Should be some on the way then. This is doing like not very much work. Let's add more logistics bots to the system. We can do that pretty easily. Looks like we have lots of bots here. So I'm carrying the construction bots, that's fine. I don't care about lamps. I don't need the wire anymore. I don't need the combinators. I don't really care about the signal transmitters. This cargo landing pad, we're gonna put here on this side. Like this. Right there. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do something like this, I think. And it's just gonna make more. Well, this goes into a red box, I suppose. Or a yellow box. Looking for the life support modules here. There we go, there's a canister. So that's the canisters. I don't know how 2 ended up on there. I'm not gonna ask any more questions about that. Why did I put this here when I could have just grabbed those in my inventory? This is all stuff that's going on board. It's gonna take a while, but that's okay. I got other stuff I want to do too. Anything else? Okay, anything else? Let's look at what it takes to make this. So I need big electric motors, processing units, low density structures, and heat shielding. So let's do that. Let's do that here. This is the more complex stuff now. I'm going to say 200 big electric motors and 200 processing units. I'm going to say 400 low density structures. For now, 100 RCUs. And 200 heat shielding. I don't know what this is going to be used for. Can't you make the small space assemblers on Novice? Looks like it, actually, yeah. I didn't realize that. It does make sense. How else would you get started? What about these space science laboratories? I still needed all that. I'm going to bring some labs with me. I'm going to bring a couple labs and batteries. I'm going to put labs in my inventory. Everything is always so hard to find. I didn't see it in science. It's gotta be in here. There it is. 10 labs. Okay. I'll bring 10 labs with me. We're gonna need space belts, so small electric motors and steel and lubricant. So let's throw some small electric motors on here. Let's do 500. I have the steel, right? So I'm gonna up this up to 800. And then I need lubricant, so we're gonna make this a barrel of lubricant here. Lubricants. That's here. Nope, it's in barrels. Barrels are here. Barrel of lubricant, and we're gonna go with 100 barrels, I guess. I hope they stack to 100. I don't have no idea if they do. Okay, you're still working hard. I wonder if I could just like transfer all this stuff over manually, because this is taking forever. I believe I'm low on lubricant barrels. Also, this is only getting 8 items, despite... This is weird. It's off. Okay. I don't have lubricant barrels, so let's just add that. Thought I had lubricant here. I think it's in the mall. We can put it in the mall. How much these stack to? Oh, they're just getting taken right away. Okay. Hey, Dina, we're thinking of the 16 months. Much appreciated. Factorio, woo! Haven't caught one in a while. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to tell how many are in a stack. Alright, these are getting pulled too. Let's get rid of my inventory. Put these big electric... I don't care about this. Did I get batteries? So that means I need batteries as well. And it looks like that's just right here. I think 50 batteries is okay. Science? You know, I mean, like, the way I'm doing this is, like, I think I can bring the science to my inventory. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I probably need these, shooty down things, but... Oh. But I just don't... I don't know if I want to go that far at this point. What else do I need here? I need... red circuits? Okay. Probably a lot of red circuits. I'm gonna do 800. I have no idea how many I'll need. And then let's just throw in green circuits. 1200. I have no idea if I'll need them. It just seems like a good idea. I'm going to get rid of these efficiency modules. I don't care about them. I'm going to get rid of this fish. Get rid of this rocket fuel. I'm going to keep all these med packs. I don't know what I needed med pack for. It just seems like a lot. I'm going to just ditch it. But why do I have scrap in my inventory still? That's weird. Chemical plants I don't need. Sewing machine 2s I probably don't need. Stone furnaces I definitely don't need. I have way too many drills. I'm going to take the panels and the accumulators. I don't need the boiler. I don't need the electric boiler. Don't think I need a delivery cannon chest, but it would be an easy way of getting resources to and from. I'm going to get rid of these for now, and the concrete. Get rid of this rail. Get rid of the car. Get rid of some poles. Keep a couple of big poles. I don't need pipes. I don't need stack filter inserters. Radars I'll keep. Flamethrower turrets I'll get rid of. Walls I'll get rid of. Life support equipment. I probably want some more of these. Oh, that's up to 10 hours now. It's so much. And then I think I want another personal roboport. Maybe 2. Do I need legs? 1 legs is kind of a luxury. Do I need the jetpacks? Or is that built in? Let's just try this. It's kind of built in. I'm going to get another construction roboport. I don't have Mark II, right? Okay, so this is just miscellaneous stuff. Steel. Reds. Steel. Batteries. And what else? Gears, right? Gears should be easy enough to just grab from this. Wherever they are. Well, I made enough for 2 more. Thanks. Let's get rid of this gun. I think it's kind of outdated. We have a railgun now. Get rid of the shotgun too. And a grappling gun seems like something I should probably have some ammo for. Sticks and coal. I was gonna take iron and coal. 40 is great. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let me get rid of my power armor. And the solar panel, the firearms, the gun. And what equipment do I not need? I think I'm gonna not need one of these jetpacks. The rest of my inventory looks pretty fantastic to me. I think this is what I'm gonna go up with. Let's make a bunch of space assembly machines while I'm here. Like 6 or something. Maybe we'll do 10. Okay, let's grab this. Low density structures and heat shielding. I think we're ready to go. Okay, let's see structures. $12, $13. I want one more. That's too much. Okay, that's good. Get rid of this and get rid of that and that. Now, you're still loading and it says you need steel. And I'm guessing that's because there's not enough steel in the logistics network. So, the way I'm going to remedy this is actually to just do this. That is an absolutely terrible idea, Paul. Don't do that. I have a better idea. Interesting, that's all being taken from one side. You know what? No, no, no. Just, here, have that. So it looks like this is what's needed. There's not that much stuff that's necessary. It's like 800 reds. I might grab all the reds. Water barrels? Should we do water barrels? I think that makes sense. A lot of them. Nah, that makes sense, actually. Thanks. It's like the one thing I needed. We're going to be missing something, I know it. The problem also is like, after I come back, or after I go there, this rocket will be there. So if I want to get more resources, I have to send a whole nother rocket, which is not feasible at all. This is all for like sending like a whole nother batch of this, whatever I'm doing. So I'll have to change everything. You know what I mean? Water barrels, okay. Water barrels. Let's do like 500 water barrels. You know, I didn't even look how well these stacked. They're 10. So 500 is 50 stacks. That's good. I think we can do 500 water barrels. Let's do the water barrels. We can actually do them right here, can't we? Because we do have steel right here somewhere. And we have water. So I think I'm just going to do them right here. Alright, this seems to be picking up pretty quick. It's waiting on reds and water barrels. Before I go, I think I do want to start deconstructing a whole bunch of stuff. Browse chests for the storage. Do you have storage in those chests in space? I do have 10 storage chests on me. Hopefully that's enough. I think I might need more electric poles. I think maybe this is okay for now. Let's see. I do want to get more accumulators though. And solar panels. I think you need a ton of these. Because each one of these is going to be something like 250 kilowatts, let's say, at best. 250 times 50 is 2,500 times 5, 12 megawatts each stack. Why accumulators? There's no night in space. There's no eclipse. That's weird. It's not what I would have expected. I thought usually things that were in orbit often were in the same plane as the sun, and so there would often be eclipses. But good to know. I'll put the accumulators on this planet instead. In that case, get rid of these. All right, so the water barrels are coming. How long is this going to take? I already have 50. Slightly impatient. Put speed module in? I just don't have any in my inventory, so I don't want to bother. Is there anything else? Let's just take a quick browse through with this mode. I need to be able to make space pipes. So do I have copper, plastic, glass, and steel? I think I do. I think I do. So that's okay. Just check space research quick. Processing units, solid rocket fuel I do not have. And stone I don't have. So let's bring some stone too. Forgot about the stone. We're gonna do 250. That's enough for now. Eventually we're gonna have to automate this, I think. Or something. And what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna send science up. Do I want to automate the science at this point? No. I don't think I do. I think it's okay. There's 400 there. We'll get started. No, you know what? I think I do. I think I do. I think I'm gonna bring a bunch of science with me. How much is this? 70? You know, I wonder if these will ever do research again. This won't, will it? I don't think this will. I don't think this is ever going to do research again. Actually, right? Okay. Should be limited to 1. They are. Alright, you're done. So this becomes green. This becomes red. We'll need bring ingredients to make scaffold tiles if I haven't already. I think we have some of those. Again, like I guess it's not really again because I haven't said this yet. But I don't know how much of each thing we need. And this initial cargo rocket's our first one, so we should be able to very easily send more. Which is kind of the point of everything, right? Is we can very easily send more. So I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. I got all the science out. We'll just take all of this with us. My power is not doing great. I should have done nuclear before I went up there. Chat, should I just do nuclear quick? Just to get it going. I do have uranium here. All I really need to do is get enough light greens to get started. I don't have to actually build a nuclear facility because I might need that for like something useful, but I'm kind of lazy. I kind of just want to go into space. I feel like we should just go into space. This looks like a good well-rounded inventory here. It just needs reds. Just needs reds. Core mining for uranium? I don't want to do core mining at this point. I just, like, I want to get some sort of automated science up to just unlock things, because it feels like you don't really need to do a whole lot to get started, and once you're started, it goes a long way. Red circuits. Going to space is more fun than getting radiation poisoning. Spoiler. No, well, now you're just making me afraid of it. Let's do a yellow chest right here. This is a fine spot for it. All the reds. Enjoy. Actually, just give me these. Just put those in there like that. Now we have extra reds, actually. And we'll do one more. One more. We are set. Look at this. We are ready to go. Chat, we are ready to go. I'm gonna bring some more blues in my inventory. Gives us also something to do while I'm gone. Don't judge me for saving. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. I might want to reload and start over. Okay, don't judge me for saving, but let's go. Chat, are you ready? Are we ready, chat? Probably fine. I think we're ready. I'm scared. I just clicked it. Oh, it's still. What's going on? Is it inserting? I didn't have coal. What's going on? Oh, it's refilling the next cargo rocket. Oh yeah, of course we broke up. That's in space. Okay, we need to make sure you're all off. Don't fill up the rocket, please. You're gonna fill it with junk I don't need. Why does it say only 6 minutes? It must be one canister. Okay. Oh. I knew this would happen. Watch it. Watch this. Are you guys ready for this? You just it turns into like weird physics. Okay. Okay. I don't want to accidentally shoot something. Let's not deconstruct everything here. What is all this crap over here? Oh, you're just kind of floating. But if I use this, then I have more control. Rocket fragments? Oh, it's all destroyed. Fluid isothermic generator. I don't think there's any reason not to just pick all this stuff up, right? Aside from the fact that my inventory is gonna be filled with scrap. I think we just get everything. We just clean this up. I didn't know that you could like place cargo pods. I didn't know they were chests. Okay, let's do some storage up here. The scrap. And then let's just put the science in there too. And water. Automatically picks it up, okay. a lot of water barrels. I might need more storage here. Okay, that one's good. Let's do some more stuff here. Just trying to organize things at this point. Let's put the water barrels on the right. Let's put the resources here. Steel, copper, intermediates next to it. Put the solar panels in this one, and the labs in this one. Okay. I think this is advanced parts. Lubricant can go in here. This is more of an intermediate. Oh, there are space pipes. Okay. I'm gonna put that right here. Space pipes. Transport belts. So I didn't bring this with me. I did bring that with me. Alright, we already used one life support canister. Alright, here we go. Alright, okay. Alright. Can have the regular stuff too. Alright. Do I want to pick this up? Right, I do. Another one of these. That's just scrap. It's a lot of scrap. So, I like how you can either be flying or not flying. You get a basic package of space stuff for free. Heck yeah. Let's deposit all this scrap. You know, I thought there was more scrap here. What happened to it? I thought I had this all like almost full. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, there's heavy oil barrels. I probably should have brought heavy oil. I didn't think about that. More science. Some basic resources here. Okay. It's a very fast belt. Biogun, cryogun. I mean... Oh! Mistakes were made. That was not what I expected. Not at all what I expected. So they won't actually pick that up because they're ruined. I'm just gonna pick up all this stuff then. Hopefully there's nothing in any pipes or anything. Oh, no, not this one, right? Not this. How does this have power? I don't know if it does. Oh, blue chests. Purple chest. Jackpot. It's like a green chest as well. Power's looking great. Oh, wait a second. That I don't want to pick up because that's like land. All right, making progress. Cleaning this up. Part of me wonders if I should just left all of this here as like a, hey, I didn't actually use it. Because you can't put this stuff back down. This is a one-time use. But then a part of me is like, I gotta clean this up, buddy. All right, let's start by putting down some of these things here. I have more. Is this actually connected? No. Sort of? Wait, is this a big substation? I think this just screws it up. It's only 1.2 megawatts? But this is 1.9. I'm confused. Ah, maximum 20. Okay, I see it. I see it now. Okay, well, let's just get busy. Hold on, where's our space station? Science. Six module slots? I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for this. Research speed plus 90%, productivity plus 16%. I was not prepared for this. Batteries in there too. Just trying to get rid of some of this stuff because I have so much crap. Okay. cosmic water. Decontamination facility. If I were a decontamination facility, what would I look like? I'd look like this. Hey, I used another one. Lubricant and water. That's going to require barrels. There. There. Sorry, what? Okay, that's the other planet. Maybe this is okay. 2 shots fired. Okay, that's fine. Let's put in some Logibots here. 50, 100. Excellent. Excellent. Did I bring solid rocket fuel? I don't think I brought any. Hey, Clown Town. How you doing, man? Hey, buddy, Clown Town. I didn't see you streaming. It must have been a short stream. I didn't bring the one vital ingredient I missed. I knew I would miss one thing. I think advanced lab is just K2. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that. Clown Town, let me give you a shout out. And subscribe to your 151 months. Vital. Yeah, we just got into space. Maybe what I do is this. How can I not have rocket fuel? Can still launch a rocket from here? How do I launch a rocket from here? I didn't think about that. I can't do that. Oh, you know what I can build though is a landing pad. This looks like a great spot for it here. Nope, maybe not. Let's go down. Should we put it here? What does this guy do? So you just make the same stuff. You're nothing special. You're just big. You have a lot of inputs and outputs. There is a way you can get rocket fuel to you now. I mean, I can send more. I just wish I had it right now. It's so slow though, isn't it? This is like 1 every 15 seconds. This lab speed is 19 plus 90%. I did not want to do that. How do I undo? That's actually like 19 times faster, right? No, this is tricky. Maybe they'll figure it out. Remove the speech for more prods. Maybe. I'm trying to get one step at a time, and I think the idea is to just at this point get. I'm going to check one thing because chat kind of alluded to this. This is 10x speed, apparently. And it's got a lot of module slots, so that's a possibility. Okay, so I think I have to launch another rocket, and when that rocket gets here, what happens to the? Does it all come here and then I have to launch it back? Is that what happened? Because I need rocket fuel, don't I? Like I have to send some rocket fuel. There's nothing else I can do. I'm pretty sure I need rocket fuel. I think I have everything else, right? I have this, and I have potentially. I don't know what happened to this assembler. This as well. This is going to come from lubricant. This comes this way. Space pipe for that. Not a big deal. Whoops. Yeah, they'll figure it out. I don't have space undergrounds. So this is going to come here, and then this is going to come here. I want one blue inserter for both. Yeah, just let me figure it out. Don't backseat. There is another way to send it. You mean like with like delivery cannons? Maybe. I can try it. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Okay. Grab some space pipes from up here. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this manufactory right away. Like this. And I'm going to move this bad boy right here. Move this down one too. Okay, I can do this. How many delivery cannon capsules do I have? I don't think I really have any. What do they require? I don't have explosives. I don't know, 400. It doesn't have a space capsule. I would need to send it back with liquid rocket fuel. Can I even do that? Is a $1,000,000 question. I can. Okay, I can, but I don't have. I need another space capsule down there. Um, to send another rocket, and then I could send a fuel refinery. I don't have a rocket silo to send stuff back. Well, really, all I want to send back is the capsules, right? If I just set down a capsule, it's still emergency burn. Why send them back? Because otherwise I have to build another one every time I want to send a rocket, right? Oh no, because you only need the space capsule if I'm riding it. Is that right? Do you need a space capsule to launch? Alright, chat, tell me that. Answer that. How do I like space exploration? So far, it's a freaking blast. Do you need a space capsule to launch? You do. So I have to get a space capsule back. And it's going to cost me about 20 cargo rocket sections and a bajillion fuel to send resources. So I need to like make sure I don't do that too much. Why send the life support back? I don't know. Why not? I don't like. I also I mean, it's going to build up. I'd like to be able to just have it be here. I have no idea. I don't know. So maybe. I'm thinking. What's easier, to build a delivery cannon or build a rocket silo contraption? Or just go back home and accept that I lost one? Because if I have a space capsule and I go back home, does it crash? It compromises the capsule, so it's actually not so bad to get back. Right? Should I go back? What if you use the landing pad? I think the landing pad's just for the cargo rockets. But why would I just go back? It would just be easier for me to build the... No, I'd have the pod. I think I'd just go back. Be careful with the inventory. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do this. Okay, more scrap, more resources. Glass goes in here as well. I'm gonna put intermediate stuff that I don't, because I got 3 capsules. I don't need 3 capsules. It's kind of ridiculous that I have 3 already. Pylon, substation, construction pylon. These are pretty cool. What are these? Okay, the substations. I have 10 pylons? Oh, wow. Telescopes? Sound new, yeah. I'm gonna put this, fancy weird belts back. I'm gonna put... Not the inserters. I guess I'm gonna put... I don't care about these guns. Sorry. Well, maybe I'll keep that one, but I don't need the ammo. Are you holding on a button? Yeah, you are. I only have 4. Okay, I gotta get rid of more stuff. Let's get rid of a few more things. Put it here, because I'm gonna want this. Those are something I'm pulling with me. This is most of this. How did I end up with an electric boiler? Fish, plastic. Okay, here we go. There's 4. I had saved it earlier. I think this is okay. No, we go back. Sure. Okay, we're fine. Now how do I fix the capsule? $25 LDS and 50 heat shielded. Easy. No. No, it just took both of them. There it is. So I'm gonna ride another rocket up, right? Oh, I'm short cargo sections. Oh no, I'm short steel. I'm short steel? I'm short steel. Yeah, do that. I don't have anything going to steel right now. So now I have a better understanding of what's going on. The only thing I need is this to go up. So I'm just gonna like chill out here for a second and then think about what I want to do next. This is gonna be a while because this is unfortunately out of steel. think it makes sense to... Well, this is going to get rolling. This is going to get me hundreds of space science. This is going to get me some of the basic things like... I don't even know. All this weird stuff. Uranium ammo, jetpack equipment to... you know what? I don't even know. It seems like there's some important stuff here. Thermodynamics facility. There's a lot of tech that's going to unlock with this. So I do think it makes sense to automate this to some degree. So I think what I could do is I feel like I could set up a complex chain of signaling so that this place could actually just say, hey, I need X, and send it back to Novice. And Novice would say, okay, I'll request X and get it to you. Logistics is not the first science. I'm going to need utility science packs for that, which is going to need, it looks like, quite a few things. This is what I'm going to be gunning for, right? Gonna make rocket TLS? Yeah. I think it makes sense because this is going to be space science for a long time, and we do have to make a lab in space. Is that correct? I think that's correct. I think that's a safe assumption. I don't think this lab can be placed anywhere else. It can't be placed on any of the planets. I think it has to be in space. Does it matter where it is in space? I don't know, but it's, this seems like an outpost I'm going to have to maintain. This isn't just a one-shot, one and done. I think this is going to be something I have to maintain. And I think it makes sense to send a signal that says, bring me X, Y, and Z back to the base, right? Space Science Lab in the name. But what I'm saying is everything requires space science going forward. It seems like every single thing is going to require that lab. I think that's valid. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring... I think we're going to bring a signal transmitter and signal receiver. I can make it there too. I have enough stuff there. Why are you so slow? Cargo pods take forever. Logistic tech ASAP is what I did too. I think that's what everyone's going to do. We're at 67. Okay, you know what? While this is going on, I think it's a good idea to just go back down here and start ripping up this old base. Are you intending to do on-demand deliveries or deliveries on a schedule? I think it's going to be deliveries like automated in some fashion so that I don't have to ever deal with it again. And I want to set it up so I can like reuse that later. Any future techs in particular that you're looking forward to? Logistics. I think that's it. Like I'm guessing everything comes from utility science, but yeah, logistics. I don't know what any of these other ones do yet. Laser facility sounds amazing. The personal robot port, MK2, all this stuff I don't care about. Logistics, so I can maul it correctly. Don't you have those signal things in logistics networks because you made one before? I do, but I have to send a signal too, so I don't want to make more. I have to make more either way. The railgun is after this. Remember, you can send stuff without the cargo rocket. Yeah, I understand that, but then I have to make explosives, and I don't want to make explosives on stream right now. It's really the final answer here. Did I ever fix this? Yes, I did. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect these so that we're not producing anything over here. I don't think anything over here is of value. We're going to disconnect everything here. Maybe it would make more sense to disconnect it elsewhere, but this is probably fine. Disconnect that. And then I think we're just going to start draining this. Wait, there's a meteorite here? I don't remember there being a meteorite there. That's weird. I do need the oil though, don't I? I never finished the oil. It did crash there at one point, but I thought I picked it up. I don't think I really need any of this stuff. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to take plates and then steel, and I'm just gonna go over here and dump it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna take these yellow chests here and turn them into red chests. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to actually pick up anything. So those are now red chests. I'm going to manually move some of this stuff over so the bots aren't completely taxed, and I'm going to start working on this. Did they figure this out? They did. Wow, look good for them. And then once the cargo is ready, we'll send the rocket up, and we'll get a whole bunch of... oh, this doesn't sound good. We'll get a whole bunch of space signs, and then we'll end the stream, I think. Okay, it's a little bit further east. So this was a good adventure into space. We figured out what we needed. It's very complicated, but I think it's worth the exploration. I'm gonna put these up here so they're not in the way of future stuff. We're just gonna do a couple of trips since we still need 30 cargo pieces. But to give you an idea of what I'm thinking about, I'm going to send a signal back down to the planet to say this is what I need. And then I can kind of funnel it into that exact same logic thing I just made so that it requests that. And then at some point I'll send a signal that says like, go? I don't know. Maybe? Go? I didn't actually get rid of this. Hold on. This needs to stop. That one's still going too. My bad. This one is turned off. That one's turned off. Okay. This is a lot of steel I can potentially use. Here, just make a bajillion construction bots. I don't care. Just use everything up. And then I don't care about reds. I think we could probably just make all the greens, turn it into greens. That'd be a simple way to use the copper. I think this will eventually use the greens. It's kind of what I'm just gonna get this started. Let's grab all this too. Easy. And I'm gonna grab all these irons. Rockets can launch at full inventory or signal. Yeah, I would want it to launch on a signal, so I would time it or something. Like every 6 hours or every 4 hours. I don't know exactly how it would work. But it wouldn't be constant, right? It would be like every couple hours. It's in a big rocket. And then we just try to allocate enough resources to last a couple hours. 4 hours. I don't know. You know, actually, I have no idea if that makes sense or not. Maybe it's every 20 minutes. I feel like you have to... I mean, it's a lot. It's 100 parts. But it's not actually 100 parts, is it? It's less than that because you get to reuse. Right? I think you get to reuse. There's like a whole research chain for that, I think. So if it's only like 10 rocket parts, maybe we do it every 15 minutes. That just tops it off. Assuming, or maybe we do it based on the number of items. Like if there's 100 items or 1,000 items or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's get a few more iron plates here, because this is going to take forever to get rid of. I just don't want the bots to have to move all this crap over. Let's do the stone as well. Okay. Because this is like so many bot trips right now that I'm doing at a time. Player is just a giant logistics bot, damn straight. Okay, these are going well. It's still gonna be a couple more minutes. I'm sad that I remembered rocket fuel at one point and then I forgot about it. And it just seems like the one thing that wasn't there, it happens to be the one thing I didn't bring. It makes me so sad. Like there was lubricant barrels and there was water barrels there and there was science there. It had everything but the one thing I was kind of looking for. You know, this really shouldn't be pulling right now, but it is. So let's stop this here. And then I want to these. I'm gonna make these disappear. I'm gonna actually reconnect these and disconnect the irons. Is this iron like dead or is there more to it? There's actually more here. So let's actually run the steel then, shall we? So we're gonna run this steel all the way to the end for a little while we prep the base, and then this does not need to come down. So we stop this here, and then we're gonna turn the rest of this into iron, I guess, because I don't want to deal with the iron ore somewhere. Maybe, you know what? How about instead we just turn it all into steel? So all eventually turn into steel. Does that work? That works. So we'll do something like this. Let's do another round of these bricks. Good. That was an easy one. And I might as well take as many walls as I can too. There's always one thing, even when there isn't, there is. See, if I had a checklist, there wouldn't be one thing. I wish I was that organized. But you know what goes through my head when I think of a checklist? Okay? Do you know what goes through my head? Is like, okay, do I spend 2 hours on making a checklist that I could use? Or do I just kind of wing it for an hour and hope? And if I'm wrong, I can spend an hour fixing it. In the end, it's the same thing. And I go through that mental process of like, is the checklist worth it? Oh, maybe. Might be worth it. Might not be. But I should have made a checklist. It's just it's a little bit harder to plan out all the different ingredients and parts that I need on stream compared to when I'm making a build. Like in C Block, I had like a very good way of just kind of making a build, I think. And I would figure out the ratios using Hell mod. I would place the buildings down in the correct ratio that I needed, and then I would start moving things around. I would even set up, what are those things called? Constant combinators that reflected what I was kind of looking for in each belt to make it simpler. I had a lot of strategies that helped me with that. But when it came to like, okay, this is the stuff you need for space, I couldn't blueprint a space assembler. So I couldn't like theoretically do it. You know what I mean? I didn't have the same tools, so I guess I was lost. And instead of trying to make up new tools, I just said, well, I'm not in the mood to try to figure out a new way of doing things. I'm just going to do it the old way and see what happens. And look what happened. Who knew that this would happen? Why is there a red belt in here? I don't want there to be a red belt in there. Okay, what are we at? We're at 81, 82, so just a few more, and then we're done. So I'm gonna grab a few more ingredients from over here. I think this is part of being old. I think this is part of being someone who gets stuck in their ways. Nobody wants to admit that they're that person, and nobody will ever believe that they're that person. Right? Nobody is like, oh yeah, I'm that guy. Everybody thinks that they're not until they are. So you go into this transition, but there really is like a different mindset when you're young and you don't know things. And you're like, well, I don't know anything, so I'm going to learn how to do it. And you spend some time and you learn how to do something. But then when you're older, okay, you're older now, you know a way that works, and you're like, well, I already know how to do this because this way works. Like you do know a way that works, right? But the problem is that like even though it works, it's no longer a good way to do things. There's a better way to do things. So you have to challenge yourself. I like this cat. Look at this cat. I want you to sit on the keyboard. You have to constantly challenge yourself and say, the way I'm doing it is old and I need to do it a new way. And this is kind of part of my career too, right? I'm a software developer. Like you kind of have to force yourself to do things in a way that isn't what you know. Let's do that. Let's clean this up a little bit. And it's not an easy thing to do. It really isn't. Where does this go? 2 lanes go all the way up. And they eventually are not balanced. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Hey, buddy, how do I get this thing back? Anyone know? I want you back. Can I get this back? I want to put them in space. Okay, so that was fun. I'm going to grab some stuff now. Not the sand. I'm going to grab the concrete. And the glass. And the bricks. And more walls. Oh, look at all these concrete walls I never used. It's not even the red chest. It's so funny. I'm so stupid. Butter can ride spaceships, but that's a little ways out. Okay. There's got to be a way to pick that guy up. There's got to be a way. You know what? I bet you this isn't even running anymore because I got rid of the iron. So anyway, even in Factorio, I find myself doing things like, here's a way I know. And it hasn't even been that long. It's been a couple years. But you get stuck in that. And normally I'm not that guy, but I feel like I've been more that guy. I like pre-building in a new planet, blueprint it, and there is a list. Okay, yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing because you can actually blueprint on the planet. I was not able to blueprint in space. But I feel like I would blueprint on a planet. So even Factorio, when I first started, everybody knew me as like, hey, he's a guy that tries new things. And I tried all sorts of new fun things. I really did. And I guess that was my reputation, which is a good thing. I'll take that reputation. But now that I've played the game for so long, I definitely feel like I'd have to put myself back in that seat again to try a new way of doing things. And I'm not sure... 88, okay, one more trip. I'm not sure it's so easy for me to do now that I'm like 38 years old. I'm an old man now. I mean, when I started playing Factorio, I was like 32. I want to say. I think it was 2017. I think I've been streaming for over 5 years. Because some subs are 60 months. So that would be 2017. So the difference between a 38-year-old and a 32-year-old or a 33-year-old is pretty big. Mental capabilities, in my opinion. I do believe that. I think we digress in our mental capabilities over time. Should not have grabbed the sulfur. Don't need the batteries yet, because that's still building. These are still building too. They're actually being used. I'll put those back. Those are actually being used. But why aren't they being built? Because I got rid of the stone tablets. Okay. Well, we'll consume all those green circuits then. I don't think we're going to consume this copper, so I'm going to have to like just manually do that. Grab this steel again. Good, there's 1,000. And then this iron is basically gone. What are you doing? Okay, you're fine. Absolutely heartbreaking. Mortality is truly a curse. Yeah. I find it interesting seeing Reddit posts where the player isn't using the standard 3.2 for wire screen circuit builds. Yeah, isn't it? Like, it's like, wow. Like, yeah, they're either, like, super new or they're actually, I don't know, trying something different. I don't know. Keep those. This is end up being like just a hodgepodge of crap here. 90. Happy Tuesday, Captain Root. I want to get this space science up before I go to bed, so I got a couple more minutes here. How was your first visit to space? It was great. We did 90% of it right. But since we didn't do 100%, you know what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. What can you do? I'm gonna rip this up. Okay. That handles this copper, which makes green circuits out of stone tablets that are there. Okay. Anything else I can do here to make logistics easier later on? I think I'm good. I think it's okay. I don't think there's really anything else I want to pick up here. Maybe we should grab some of these speed modules. Well, yeah, this stuff, huh? What 10% was missing? Rocket fuel. You didn't die or got stuck, so 100% success. I guess that's true. Solid rocket fuel was the 10%. Mm-hmm. Although I'm about to make a big mistake, aren't I? Because technically, when I launch this rocket, it's going to land here. And I don't know if I'm going to get my space capsule back, so I should take one of these with me, just in case. And don't spoil it. This is good on my part to recognize this, but I don't actually know if I'm going to get this back when this lands. I have no idea. And maybe I should bring one of these silos with me. Because I'll have cargo rocket sections. Should I bring a silo with me? Okay, cats, you're annoying. Thanks. With one of these, I'll have to bring 500 rocket fuel just to send the rocket back. I don't see myself launching a rocket back, to be honest. Although, I mean, all the cargo parts are going to end up being there, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So all the cargo parts are going to end up there this time. It's not just going to like blow up. It's actually going to end up there. So I'm going to have to find a way to get those back too. Oops. Okay, I just like accidentally deconstructed this. It is a future rain problem for now. It's maybe like a 2 episode from now problem. I think after I get the space science kind of automated a little bit, we'll be able to get like thousands of space science potentially. I think what I might do is just kind of fix this base a lot. Yeah, okay, it looks like the copper is done now. Yeah, this looks fairly done. This looks done too. I'm just gonna grab this stuff off the belt here. This is gonna make it a little bit easier. This isn't really where I wanted to go though. I wanted to go to the yellow chests. That was my mistake. Looks like I'm also not gonna get any more of those. That seems like maybe it's not a problem since I can just put these in a chest somewhere. So this is all ready to be deconstructed really fast. And then we're not making many more red circuits, so I can grab these two. The end of the base building base. I think that's correct. I think is a very correct statement there. Why do I have so much coal? The bittersweet time. It just sucks that you have to get rid of it. It takes a while. I'm only doing this because I'm waiting for the cargo, and I'm just too lazy to do anything else right now. But normally I would just like deconstruct it and let the bots work for a couple hours because I don't need to, they're not doing anything else. Okay, that's that. Give me a little bit more. 98. One more trip. One more quick trip. I said that 6 times now. Yeah, I want to move oil over here. It looks like I got it started last stream and I kind of neglected it. Just the usual, you know, me. I want to move oil over there with the cracking and all that stuff. So that's closer, and then I can get rid of this whole base here. So much crap here. Wow. So much stone and stuff too. It must be because I like deconstructed a whole bunch of rocks. I think that's what happened. And so I'll set up something over here where I can actually funnel the resources back into the main bus as well. I think that'd be fun. I killed the first big biter. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I really don't know if I'm ready for that, to be honest. Like, maybe I should shut this base down because that's kind of intimidating. Really don't want to be in a situation where I have to deal with like biters and be like, oh crap, it's actually really hard to defend all of a sudden. Okay, should we ride a rocket? I think we have enough solid fuel. I'm not sure. I think we just go. I don't know, maybe if I just did this, just grab as much as you can. It's a long belt. I'm gonna assume he's got the life support stuff worked out. I do. That stuff I got in 10 hours worth. Good there. I think we're ready to go. I think I'm just gonna go. So I'm gonna turn this off before I leave. Okay, and then we're just gonna go. And this is a very expensive trip. We'll see what happens. Before I go, do I have a pad? I do have a pad. So we get to see what happens with the pad too. And novice orbits. Landing pad. 99% chance of landing. What the hell? Something hit right here? No? Didn't say where it hit. I only got 14 out of 100 back. That seems like a little bit more of a ripoff than anticipated. I did keep the capsule, right? I'm kind of sad, though, that I lost so many cargo rocket sections. Oh well. What do you do? So that goes there. All right, now we have rocket fuel. So this goes here and here. This goes there and there. Shoot. Small electric motors, low density structures, and steel. Want to see them. They're there. So now the research speed is 7.6. Let's try just one. Because I think that probably doubles it. It just about doubles it. Power seems good too. Okay. Cool. Milestone unlocked. Next step is speedrunning this? Of course. I have labs. Big electric motor, battery, processing unit, low density structures. Big electric motor, battery, processing unit, low density structures. Ah, not in range. Yeah, I need more labs. $20.40. I think I'm gonna just do 2 more labs. Okay, I got 1. Should we just click logistics? I think so. Yeah, I think so. That seems reasonable. Okay, I got that one. Did you say something about heavy oil barrel before? Yeah, what did I need heavy oil for? To make lubricant? I don't know. Not rushing the ice processing? Ah, you make a good point, buddy. You make a good point. I think what I'll do is chain these. So we'll move this here. I don't know what I have for chests. Looks like I didn't even bring chests. Somehow I don't have any chests. I'll just do red ones because I have them. Got red, green, blue, oops, blue, military science, orange. So I'll do like 3 like this, 3 like that. This is gonna have to move then. Just fine. Just put it there for now. And then power-wise, seems like we're okay on power. We got a stone? No. I don't know. Should have brought stack inserters. Maybe 3 labs was too much. It was. So you should have got more than 14 back. Just 14 of them made it here, and the rest were still in the silo. I think the rocket stays at some number of sections already loaded when it's not full, so it shouldn't have reset to 0 after launching. Okay, let me look. Side. We went down to very few. It seems like it went down to 10. I think it's because base is 20% of reusable parts. So I got something between 10 and 30, I think. What tech did I just unlock here? Industrial furnace. Crafting speed 4. Cool. So 20 sections back is still very expensive. I thought it would be like you get 80 back, but you don't. It's okay. When we automate this, we'll probably be a little bit more useful, or we'll use the delivery cannons and see how that works. That's a possibility, but that's not this episode. I'm just happy we got the space science. I just want to watch it for a little bit. It's very satisfying. This is a very simple base. I was expecting to do more here, but it seems like this is all you really do is you set up a little outpost like this. So I'm not entirely sure what else I'm supposed to do here other than automate some sort of production. Maybe that's the goal. I don't know, 2 or 3. I can't tell what the appropriate amount is. Looks like 2.5 is actually maybe okay. All right, let me grab more signs from up here. Get the ice mining started. Yeah, we could do that, but I still need like rocket fuel and all that stuff coming in. I have like 1,000 science here to work with. I don't know how much of this stuff, how much this will last. I don't know how much like water we have left. The water looks low already. I don't see water barrels. 156 it said. Seems to be working full time here. Why are they taking... Oh, they're taking all of them. Here, let's just do this then. One might be enough here. Smoother. I can't put belts. Okay. Okay. Thermodynamics facility. I think I want this. I think it's on the way. Hint boilers? Yeah, I did see that too. It's just, like you can use an electric boiler. I mean, do I have one? I got rid of it. There was one here, and I got rid of it. I don't think it's in the chest. I think I took it home. There it is. Is that enough? It's not a lot of water. Yeah, I need a couple belts here. Wait, I have 3 belts. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm like, oh, I need belts so bad. I need belts. Why didn't I think of that? Chat, you're so much better at this than I am. 400 water per second. Nice. Well, I spelled 90 items per second. Why not? Burning through this pretty quick. I think I'm happy with the speed. I don't know what else to do here. It just feels like I'm waiting now for science, but I don't have it automated, so I should automate it. But I don't want to do it right now because that's the next episode thing. I think I'm done. Like, I gotta be done here. This is fun. Let's pick out some science for next time. So I don't know why I'm doing this, actually, now that I think about it. But I do want to beeline to logistics. I think that makes the most sense. I think that means we'll also have to settle another planet, but at least it gives us something to do. It was biochemical facility was the one that was in the list. It's a little bit different. Supercomputer, thermal radiator, data card. Okay. So we queued up everything, except we can't do that. We'll focus on trying to get utility science back over the next couple episodes. I think it's going to be a couple episodes. I don't think it's going to be next episode. I think there's a lot of work to do still. And then what? Some of this stuff sounds nice. Some of this sounds pretty good. Let's take a look quick at production science pack. I want to see what this opens up. The big mining drill sounds cool. Cool. All right, I don't know what this is, but it makes wood. It does something with oil. It makes oil out of methane. You can make biosludge out of wood, biosludge out of fish. How far is those flat solar? I don't know. I don't really see the point of them though. I mean, it's a solar panel, it's a solar panel. The space is not that hard to get. Overrack seems good. Productivity modules seem good. Beacons seem good. None of this is really screaming as like great though. What's coal liquefaction do? Coal heavy oil makes heavy oil light on petroleum. So the same as before. Yeah, nothing really here screams gotta have it. It seems like after this it's a lot of progression into all the new stuff. So what we're gonna need to do is, and I hope this doesn't require spaceships because that seems like a tech down there, is that we're gonna need to get cryonite because this requires cryonite rods, machine learning data. Which is going to require thermal fluid, data cards. Ooh, that's going to require chemical gel. I'll have to get petroleum gas up here somehow. And what's the thermal fluids made out of? I think this was actually heavy oil. That's what I was thinking about way earlier. I don't know why I thought that. Hypercooling is not part of this. That is a part of more advanced science. Energy science pack? That's a whole different beast. I didn't see this one. Okay, we'll have to explore that some other day. I don't know what any of that means yet. So what's the point of leaving a telescope if you can't do anything with it? We only have 300 left. We're not going to get utility science pack, but we'll get everything up to it. Does that make sense to even do it then? I don't think it makes sense to even do it. I think there's better things to do. This is weird. It returns the water after you use it. This is what I'm researching right now. Oh, this looks like a good tech to get right because I can't actually make this yet. I'm gonna queue this too. Closed loop for nuclear on planets without natural water sources? No, because it only gets 75%. This one's 99%. Oh, yeah, I should do this too. Oh, I should have done this right away. This is so perfect to do. We'll do that. We'll queue it. Tool belt for how many slots? Just 5? What a ripoff. Yeah, this one I'm not so sure about. There's a lot more kilowatts. 99% of the water, 75% efficiency. Oh, I read that backwards. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do for now. And we're going to be out of science. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to wrap this up right now. This has been super fun. This is my first, like, okay, I'm actually playing space exploration moment. There's a lot to figure out, and it's a very different challenge. And I appreciate the challenge of like a lot of planning and a lot of like, how do I deal with 2 different planets, or I have space and novice. So we'll find out more about how this unfolds in about 2 weeks, actually, because it's in America it's Thanksgiving this weekend. So on Thursday I'll be visiting some of my wife's relatives, and I'll be back on Saturday. So I'm gonna miss Thursday stream and Saturday stream, and I'm not planning on making it up over the weekend. Just gonna take a little break. So I'll probably see you next Thursday, and I'm gonna upload these to YouTube. So if you want to check out the VODs on YouTube, always feel free to head over there if that's a better experience for you. I would say goodbye to the kitties, but they're not in front of the camera. So just a straight up adios. We're out of here. See you next time.